Okay, culture cultists, prepare for profit pulverizing truth. Your best place to work award correlates directly with financial failure. Those feel good, culture creating, feel bad returns, while alleged toxic companies like Amazon and Netflix dominate their markets. You've confused comfort with performance, creating corporate daycares where adults get participation trophies while competitors with terrible cultures eat your market share for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hey, my name's Todd Hagopian. I am the original Stagnation Assassin, CEO of Stagnation Assassins, and the executive director of the Stagnation Intelligence Agency. As always, we will be having a fast-paced, bold, in-your-face episode where we will help teach all the aspiring stagnation assassins out there how to declare war on stagnation. If you have issues with cozy cultures that create comfortable mediocrity, in this podcast, you will discover performance culture architecture that prioritizes results over feelings. You will learn how Netflix keeper tests creates excellence through consequences, and why productive tension drives innovation while harmony drives stagnation. Let me paint you a picture of cultural catastrophe. Walk into most award-winning culture companies, and what do you find? Ping pong tables gathering dust, kombucha on tap, and profits circling the drain while everyone feels fantastic about failing. I've seen companies so obsessed with culture that they forget about results. There was this tech startup that won every culture award imaginable: unlimited PTO, meditation rooms, daily catered lunches, weekly team building retreats. Know what else they had? Burn rates that would make a bonfire jealous, and productivity lower than a limbo contest. The culture eats strategy mantra has been weaponized by the weak. Peter Drucker meant that culture enables strategy execution, not that feelings matter more than financial performance. But comfort-seeking companies twisted this into permission to prioritize happiness over results. Here's the harsh reality. The most successful companies often have cultures that make employees uncomfortable. Amazon's leadership principles demand disagreement and high standards. Netflix fires adequate performers. Bridgewater practices radical transparency that makes grown adults cry. Yet these toxic cultures create trillion-dollar valuations, while your yoga and smoothies culture creates bankruptcy. I heard about a company that spent about $5 million annually on culture initiatives, employee appreciation weeks, culture committees, happiness surveys. Same year, revenue declined 15%. Three major customers left, and their best performers quit from boredom. Turns out talented people prefer challenging work over chair massages. But here's what really makes me rabid. These comfort cultures actually hurt employees long term. By prioritizing short-term happiness over skill development, they create unemployable people. When that company inevitably fails, these coddled employees cannot compete in the real world. Research reveals the wreckage. Companies focused on employee happiness underperform the S&P 500 by about 40% over 5 years. Meanwhile, demanding cultures with clear consequences outperform by nearly 200%. The data does not lie. Discomfort drives performance. Another company bragged about their no jerks policy. Noble idea, right? Wrong implementation. They defined jerk as anyone who challenged ideas aggressively, pushed for excellence, or made other people uncomfortable. The result? They systematically eliminated every high performer and every innovator. The nice people remaining could not compete with companies full of brilliant jerks. The culture echo chamber compounds the catastrophe. Everyone agrees the culture is amazing because disagreeers get pushed out or silence themselves. It becomes corporate North Korea, mandatory happiness while the business burns. Time to architect a performance culture that creates results, not just good feelings. Start with performance contracts. That makes expectations explicit, not vague. Value posters, but clear consequences for clear outcomes. Netflix Keeper Test transforms culture through clarity. Managers must answer, would I fight to keep this person? If no, generous severance and nice goodbye. Sounds harsh, but their stock price suggests that it works. One manager told me implementing this increased team performance by about 40% in 6 months. Deadweight departed, stars shined. Productive tension systems create innovation through friction. Instead of forcing harmony, orchestrate disagreement. Amazon's disagree and commit principle means vigorous debate, followed by unified execution. A friend of mine's company implemented fight clubs, structured sessions where teams must challenge each other's ideas. Innovation velocity doubled. Cultural consequences give culture teeth. One manufacturing company tied bonuses directly to calling out problems, not creating problems, identifying them. Suddenly, their positive culture of hiding issues transformed into aggressive problem hunting. Defects dropped about 60%. Strategic brutality beats comfortable kindness. Dalio's Bridgewater videotape meetings and analyze them for honest feedback. Brutal? Yes. Effective? They manage about $150 billion. Comfort does not create competence. Challenge does. But here's the counterintuitive catalyst. Demanding cultures often create deeper satisfaction. When people accomplish difficult things with talented teammates, that creates meaning that free lunch cannot match. A survey at a demanding investment bank found higher life satisfaction than a balanced competitor. Challenge creates fulfillment. Eliminate culture theater, the performances that pretend progress. Kill culture committees, happiness surveys, and appreciation weeks, and replace them with performance celebrations. Recognize results, not just effort. The performance first paradox works wonders. When you prioritize performance over happiness, you often get both. When you prioritize happiness over performance, you get neither. Successful people are happy. Happy people aren't necessarily successful. Truth protocols prevent cultural delusions. Implement skip-level reviews where employees rate managers on results delivery, not niceness. 360-degree feedback that actually has consequences. One company's truth protocol revealed that their beloved CEO was actually preventing progress. Board took action. Company transformed. Remember, visit toddhagopian.com for some awesome free content on slaying stagnation, or go straight to the source and visit the world's largest stagnation slaughterhouse at stagnationassassins.com. Make sure to sign up for updates on both, follow me on socials, buy our books, do all the things. But most importantly, tune in here next time as we continue to declare war on stagnation. Now for your homework, your culture transformation challenge. This week, identify 3 cultural practices that prioritize comfort over performance, and then kill at least one immediately. Replace feel-good rituals with results-focused routines. Ask every single employee what uncomfortable truth about our culture prevents excellence, and then actually address those truths. Remember, culture should enable excellence, not excuse mediocrity. So what comfortable lie is your culture telling? Thanks, folks. Talk to you next time.